So I've been serving the community for about 5 years, and it's really a pleasure to have you guys here to be part of the party to celebrate the 5-year birthday of openEuler. So maybe we can start that to give a very brief introduction about how you start to reach openEuler community.
So I learned about openEuler, I think 2 years ago now, maybe 3, and it was through a desire to collaborate between the Open Infrastructure Foundation and the Open Atom Foundation. We learned about openEuler, and openEuler has since become an associate member of the foundation. So it's a good relationship from the start.
Okay.
So I got introduced to openEuler through SPDX. I lead the AI and dataset profile for SPDX, and they participated in the group and contributed some fields, and they've also been actively working on translating the SPDX 2.3 and now 3.0 in Chinese so that there could be wider adoption here. And I've been working with them on that. I should say SPDX has been working with them on that, and that's how we know each other.
I'm coming from web development, and I have a lot of experience with web servers and cache servers, and I've been contacted to start migrating software from x86 to ARM64, and this is how I met the guys from openEuler, and they started providing VMs for doing the CI for different projects, many web servers, as I said, and cache, and after that some more bioinformatics related things, and this is how I know openEuler.
Oh, I think you know openEuler since day one in this foundation, right? So and there's so many collaboration between openEuler and different foundation in Linux foundation as well. So RISC-V, of course, RISC-V, you name it, and then PyTorch, of course, and recently CNCF, right? Kubernetes native support, CI/CD for CNCF project as well, and also there actually one project actually incubated by openEuler, which is called KMesh. Right now is in CNCF sandbox project. So a lot of things.
Yes,
that's very good to know.
Yeah.
And it's also by honor that to see the overall community grows very fast in the past 5 years, and I want to know that from your point of view that how the growth of openEuler community can help your project.
So first of all, it's been amazing to see the growth. During the keynote, there was the mountain that openEuler has climbed from 15% to over 50% of the market. Specifically with OpenStack and the open infrastructure community, I think that there is a lot that can be done, because there are getting outside of the China market, less people know about openEuler, so there's a lot of education about the benefits of openEuler, and understanding that openEuler and OpenStack have a very seamless integration and are very compatible with one another is going to be helpful in that. So I think in terms of usage globally, there's a lot more that can be done, but seeing how it's grown here in China, that is going to give a lot of confidence to the rest of the world, what openEuler is capable of, and the fact that we collaborate closely between OpenStack and openEuler is going to help that as well.
So openEuler's growth has been astronomical, and there's no denying that. And so the growth, what it means to the world, I don't know. It's a big project, but I can talk from an SPDX perspective. I think more users mean more real-time requirements and more real-world complications, which contributes to the requirements that our bill of materials has to capture, particularly for complex software like openEuler. So which only stands to enhance the standard and the quality of the standard and the adaptability of it. So if SPDX can represent openEuler well, then supply chain security can be provided by SPDX for all of those 50%, right? So it's a mutually beneficial thing.
At the moment, I can say that openEuler is not very well known in my area, at least. So I'm trying to help there and make it more visible, recognizable. As I said, if there are more users in the future, then it will be easier somehow. At the moment, mostly universities are interested in this, and the first university was Chinese, and they were already they already know about openEuler, and they were already using Chinese hardware, Kunpeng, and it was much easier. But after that, I'm not sure how exactly it will work. Most users, they come from Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and they prefer to use Rocky Linux or something like this, and someone has to say openEuler has disadvantages for these use cases, and this means a lot of testing and research should be done why exactly they should use something unknown for them at the moment. And it's a big investment to do all this. So currently, at least what I'm trying to do, I'm helping to migrate all the integration tests of OpenHPC. We have 1,700 integration tests that tries to test many scenarios with different HPC related software, and some of them still don't work, but most of them work, and this is a huge use case to say, it works and it worked well.
Yeah, I think I would just focus on cloud native first, because otherwise it would take a long time to talk about collaboration between openEuler and Linux Foundation. But for CNCF, I think the most important thing is the ecosystem. Right now, like 50% market share of openEuler in China. But as you know, there's all these speakers here mentioned about maybe in the outside world they don't know much about openEuler. But openEuler is actually not just a ordinary OS. It's actually a OS platform to create different OS, like for AI edge, right? So this is something unique, and then I think the developers would really like to see, how this thing works, right? And so when we talk about ecosystem, Kubernetes definitely is market leader. I mean, the standard, I think, container orchestration, more than 90% market share in the world. So two ecosystem combined together or integrate together, collaborate together, makes really good sense to the developers to develop different things in terms of cloud native, AI native, right? So this is something that we're looking for. So there's so many things that we can really collaborate.
Sure.